Perfect. Inhale. Let's try that again. And exhale. Another big inhale. Another big exhale. Two more. Start to add those legs. Inhale. Bend. Again, we're going. Last one's going to stay up here. Going to lean into it. 1, 2, 3. Start to tap. It's 5, 6, 7. Come around at chest level. This time add a little bit more of that rotational movement. 6, 7, 8. Come on lower. Start to add those legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand up tall with your body, but legs are down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to the center. Come down into a flat back stretch. Round up your spine and curl it up on the inhale. Come down into a flat back stretch. From the crown of your head to your tailbone. Round it up this time. Shoulders roll, you go into a flat back stretch right there. Lovely, curl it up on the way up. Flat on the way down and stay down here. So you're in this nice flat back right here. You got your rear end back there. You're gonna lift up that rear end and just do little pulses, feeling it through those thighs, but your knees feel fine. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hands between your thighs. Come all the way up into a nice tall inhale and a nice tall exhale. Just tap out your toes to the front position, right in front of you with the toes. Give yourself time to go into a flex. Pull your toes back to your shins. Go back to your toes. 2, 3. Now to your flexes. And hold this last flex right here. Sit your rear end back that way. You've got a nice flex foot right here. You've got this knee right over the ankle, and you're tapping out the toe to the front. Just a nice way to come up through those shins. And then when you're ready, you go into that side by side, all the way up to those hip sockets. Nice way to warm up here today. 3, 2, and 1. You're going right back to your taps, right in that forward position. 3, 2, 1. Take your time. Curl it up. Round up your spine. Go into that nice big inhale. Think of how you're going to march it out with this leg. 7, 8, and go. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. It's a toe point to start with. 3 and 4. So it's toe. Just swinging those arms. Those upper bodies are getting a little warmed up in those arms. Now your flex. Very nice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back to your toes. 2, 3. Now your flexes. 5, 6. Stay on the flex. This side should be side number 2. You're into your taps, my friends. Getting through those shins nice and warmed up. Rear end's back here. Knee is right over your ankle as you go side to side with this foot all the way up to that hip socket. Don't forget that part. Excellent. It's 4 and 3. Last 2. Last one. Tap on out to the front. Curl your back. Round your spine. Big inhale. When you're ready to exhale, go into that small little march, feet together. 4, 3, 2. All right, nice and warmed up. You are more than welcome to go grab those weights. Nice time with that nice warm up here. So hold on to your weights. Go ahead and slide down as you're starting to come in with me. Bring it right back up that body. Shoulders get that roll. Come on down. Draw that belly button up and in. Remember how we talked about our flat backs? We're still in that flat back. Curl it. Round it. Down we go again. Right on down those thighs. Rear end's way back there. So make sure those knees are right over those ankle areas. Good. This time when you come up to your upright row, and then you go right back down. All the way down your body. Bend your knees slightly at those hips. Don't forget. All the way up. and down. So we're coming right about your knees. You don't have to go to the floor, only to your knees, my friends that are going to the floor. This is where your knees are. Boop, boop, stop right there, come right back up. Last one, to your knees. Come back upright row, drop your elbows. Please take those weights, you can take them over your head. When you look up over your eyebrows, you see those weights because they are in front of the head position, not directly over your head. Give yourself 2 more, 1 and 2. Drop right back down, roll at your shoulders, come down, hinge at your hips and pause right there. We're going into a row. So here we are now. Nice flat back, bellies are tucked up into your spine, heads are long, elbows are pointing back where your tailbone is. You have 4 more, 3 more. You're not going to go anywhere. 2 more. 1 more. You had that nice tight grip of those inside arms to your ribs. And if you didn't, you will now. Excellent. Give me 1 of those. All right, now feel the difference between that one and this one. So that's your shoulder blades squeezing together. Release down, go back with your row. And then go to that nice open elbow. Excellent. 2 more. 1. And out. And 2. Row it. And then, oh, squeeze those shoulder blades together right there. Elbows are pointing to those outside walls. Release those weights down. Curl your bodies up and roll your shoulders. Flip those hands around and go right into a bicep curl. Float your elbows right above your hips, everyone. Keep your breathing going. 2. Last and final 1. We did a quickie on that set because we're only going to go into a couple of your pulses right here. I want your hands to be loose on those weights. I want your fingers just kind of wrapped around gently. Elbows are staying above your hips. That looks good. 4. Tuck that tailbone under. 3, 2. Last and final 1. And slowly, so you're at that nice bend in your elbows. Come down 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're halfway there. You have 4 more to go. 3, 2, and 1. And that's where we tap out on top of those thighs and step it out. Place 1 hand opposite direction on the top front thigh. Bring the other elbow back. This is your tricep work. Elbows pointing way back. So you can't even see it. It goes behind you so far, not out to the side. There you go. And then you add on. So once it's in that position to go straight back, you add that extension, bring it right back to your hip, and then come straight back down. So if you were looking in your forward position, your neck would be in that great alignment as well. And then 1 more on this side. Let's transition to side number 2. So step back, place this hand right here on that thigh, start to find that sliding, pointing that elbow back. Weight comes right to your hip. Shoulder stays right in front, and then especially when we add our extensions, straight back behind you. Nice long line from your shoulder through your elbow to your wrist. Excellent. Then you start to find your focus point in front of you. So you can stay squared up in your shoulders, hips, and knees. 2 more. Lovely. Last and final 1 right here. Allows you to bring that weight right back down. Step it right back in and transition, if you want to your heavier size weights. If you don't have any, you just keep what you have. You have 2 options. This is not an option. This is the option, is to hold one of those weights right across your collarbone. Or the other option, if you have these 2, and place them, yes, right on that ledge of your shoulders, not on your neck, but on your shoulders. So take those steps out so we're wider than shoulder width apart. So when you're ready, you can slide back into your imaginary chair, and then you can come straight back up. Your chest and your face are looking straight forward at your screen. Come on down, come back up, draw that belly button in so that you are protecting that lower back. When you come down, I don't want you to go into a sway back right there. I want that nice and controlled and strong. We are going to come down, 2, 3, 4. This is why I want it controlled, because we're pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're sliding up, 2, 3, 4. You're going down. You're coming back up. You're going down, and you're going to pause, and then you're going to give yourself 6 pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're sliding up, 2. This is how you catch your breath, and down. Reset your body. 4, come up. 1, 2, 3. You're going to come down. You're going to pulse for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to slide up, catching your breath. Going back down, resetting your body. 1 more time. Excellent. Come back down. Give yourself 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide up. Breathe it. 3, 4. Slide down. Last one going up. Maybe not last one, but not that little set. 8 of them. 8 to finish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Feel those thighs. Oh yes, slide it up. Kick it out. Kick it out. Do something that feels good for yourself. Inner thighs. Hip sockets. You got that nice warm up right there. Kick it. Heel, heel. Boom, 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 and boom. All right. So now you're in a slightly wider stance than you were before. Going to do similar moves, but maybe add in a few new ones. So slide down into your imaginary chair that's way back there. And then come up. So when you're looking at me on the screen, hopefully you can see, and for yourself, see that knees stay right over those ankles. Right? Good. Come on down. Come back up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze every little thing right there. Down. And then up. All right, we're going to go into our pulses down there. So it's going to be 6 of them. 6, 5, 4. Pull that belly button in. 2, 1. Push yourself up slowly. Squeeze everything. Oh, yes. Bring it right back down. For 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Come back down. For 2. 1, 2. Come back up for 4. Come back down. For 2. Come back up. And kick it out. Nice. Woo, excellent set right there. Whatever you need to do again, remember, keep that stretch out. Whatever it is that feels right for you. All right, this will be our wider stance, widest stance. You're really thinking of those glutes back there, but you do involve all of those lower strong muscles of that lower body. So come on down slowly. Pull that belly button in. Sit way back into your imaginary chair. Squeeze up everything. Push through your heels. Nice. Come back down. Okay, you've tracked it correctly. Come back up. Drop and hold this time. Belly buttons in as you drop. Hold. Really press up. 3 and 4. Drop. Hold. Up. 3 and 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Last of that set, but we're not done yet. Go down slowly. Come up slowly. Reset if you need to. Come down. Pause. You know it. Push up. Squeeze. Come down. 3 and 4. Push up. Squeeze. Down. 3 and 4. Whoo! 2, 3 and 4. Last one. 2, finishing up the whole entire set with pulses. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Since I'm down here, I'm going to release my heavy weights, curl up through the spine, go into a nice big inhale, finish up with a nice big exhale. Whew. And keep that one out. Awesome job, everybody. We are going to move ourselves on to lying down on your mat. This is chest work. We've been adding in our core work with that chest work. So prep your body for that one. Bring your mat into play. Go ahead. We're going to utilize our smaller, lighter weights, I should say. If you have a lighter weights, please. So keep those close by. You're going to be on your mat. You're going to be on your back. So slowly come on down. Let's start with our feet flat on the floor. But we know, hopefully you can see, we will end up coming up with those knees. And when we start coming up with those knees, remember they'll be right above your hips. And we'll talk about that. But let's get those chests nice and warmed up and started here. So you are right there over that bra strap line / heart rate monitor, coming down slowly, not allowing those elbows to tap onto the mat or the floor. Instead, feel that hover and then that big, huge squeeze as you go back up. So if you need to realign your body to make that happen, go ahead, realign, hold it, pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze back up. I really want you thinking of the squeezing sensation of those chests. Slowly bring it down. Pause. Let's pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up and tap. Come down slowly. 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and tap that. You're slowly come down. These are your 2 to finish. A 1, a 2, and all the way back up. So you are organized. You're going to isolate one side, my right side here, comes down, holds it, pauses, pushes right back up. Left side, down, squeezing through that muscle, pause it, come back up. Float your knees back up. This is your option. We just talked about it. Knees are coming right up over those hips. When you bring that right side down, that's your lead side. That left leg can go into a toe tap down. So you're doing oppositional work. As you switch off, left arm, right toe tap. Come back up. Right arm, left leg. 2, 3, tap, up, 2, 3. Switch, 1, 2, 3, tapping, hovering, 1, 2, 2 counts now. It's 1, 2, and up, 2. It's 1, 2. Got it all together, my friends. 1, 2, and up, 2. Drawing that belly button in, 2, and pause right here. Go ahead and put your feet back down. Give them that break. Lower back is fine. Put the 2 heads of your weights together. I'll show it to you that way. Double up those heads of the weights so that your palms are now facing each other. Soft on those elbows. This is where we put that big ball on our chest. We have to work ourselves around that big ball that sits on our chest. So we always have that softness in our elbows. And then we circle back around and we give it a little tap. We're going to do that same thing slowly. You're breathing. This one, when you have those 2 bent elbows and you really can engage those chest muscles because they're all warmed up, they're all engaged. There it is right there. Last one individually without any legs, just flowing through it. All right, float the legs up. If you want to, remember that's your option. Right side only, left leg only. Now, you'll notice, maybe, possibly, I extended my leg out instead of tapping it down. That would be an increase in your level. So if you want to try that, you better be holding that belly button in nice and tight. Your body is not shifting from side to side. You're working very hard one arm at a time. Now pulling around for those chest muscles strong, and then isolating through that core. Drawing that belly button in, 2, and up, 2. Oh my goodness. We're gonna try and single out the count. 1, 2, come on. 3, remember legs are the option. 4, arms, chest are the main. You have 2 more counts after this set. 3 and 4. Excellent. Everything comes in, feet go down, weights go down, arms go open. Whew. Great job right there. So give them that little bit, either a crisscross, a little bit of a hug for yourself, or maybe we go into our snow angels. But it is going to be too warm this weekend for our snow angels, thank goodness. All right, grab hold of your weights again. We are going to go right back into that single head of the weights tapping. So that means the palms are not facing each other. Let's draw it down slowly. This is when we make like that capital letter A. So we have this nice 90-degree angle right here in our elbows, and then we can take it right back up. And then we bring it right back down. We're trying to find that hover point, and then we take it back up. So as you continue to find that hover point, you can start to float up those knees, knowing that after this, okay, we found it, we're not touching those mats anymore, and then we're coming back up. So now we go into isolation. Right arm only, left leg tap, and up. If you're all ready to go to leg extensions, that's fine. Just know that we are going to do our second set around the big tree. So, and that's when I was going to put those leg extenders in. Oh my goodness, keep it going. You're nice and controlled. You're not touching the floor with your back of your arms. We're going to do one more of this, and then on the left side. And then go ahead and put your feet down for a minute. Change out the direction of the heads to the weights. Put those palms facing each other, double up those heads, soften your elbows. What the heck, if you want to go ahead and float those knees up right away. We are drawing those arms down to show our bodies, remind our bodies about that big ball that's on our chest, and that we need to come around it softly. But we really need to engage these chest muscles right about there. You are feeling that, I hope. And then come on in. 2 more of those. Really want you to engage right there. Deep down, especially if you have those knees floating up, you know what's coming. And this is the set where we're adding into it. Only the right side and the left leg can toe tap or leg extend. Switch. All right, here's where if you are extending that leg straight out in a single leg stretch, you better be rock solid in those cores, because I don't want you shimmying around here on this mat. I want you solid. I want every muscle of your body working. So this last one on the right side, come around. Last one on the left side. Come back around. Put those feet back on the floor. Put those weights back on the floor. Don't throw them, but give them a gentle little release. And you can go ahead and open up those arms, chest. Maybe a little bit of a hug here. Just enough to then open up here, even wider. All right. So let's roll ourselves off our mat. Push yourselves up. You doing okay? Good. All right, so we're going to keep our bodies low. How low can you go? But because I have my bench, I just need to shift my bench out. But we are going to stay on the floor to do our tricep work. Okay, triceps, my friends. We always have to get in that beautiful tricep dip, and then we'll isolate with some weights, but let's do our own body weight to start with. So if you are joining me in a tabletop position, you've seen it before. I want you long from the crown of your head or the back of your head, whichever way you think about it. all the way through your spine to your tailbone. I want you to push from the crown of your head 1 inch forward. That's a small amount, but it gives you enough room to bend at the elbows and tap your forehead, or at least come close to the ground with your forehead, and then lift back up. Let's try that again, keeping those elbows pointing back to your tailbone. And then back up. So my friends that like to extend their body and have a straight back, it's heavier weight because it's the rest of your body engaged, but we do the same move. However, it's not our forehead that comes to the floor, it's our chest. So whatever you're doing, keep going. I want 2 more. Now on this last one, I want you to hold it. I want those elbows pointing back. I want your head in that great long alignment. Don't drop that head, please. 3, 2, 1. Push all the way up. And then come all the way, grabbing one of your weights and come forward. Okay, that puts us right into this nice position that we can go in for our triceps. And you know, I always say if it's too much on your knee back there on the floor, you can stand up. You don't have to be here in this kneeling position. It just is the way my flow is going. But of course, you do what feels best for your body. All right. So if I was to be looking the way I want you to be looking, it would be straightforward. Squared up shoulders, squared up hips with those shoulders, and then one knee forward and the other knee back, all squared up. So that when you draw that arm up and back behind you, you're touching your hip practically. You're not shaking back that whole body. Excellent. Let's add on in, because it looks like so far so good. Love it. As you do your extension, draw that belly button in. Protect that lower back for yourself. Nice. 3 and 4. Now we do our triples. Yes, we do. Look forward, please. Square yourself up for 3, 2, 1. Release and lower. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Release and lower. Excellent. So let's go ahead and switch hands, switch legs. Step out the other leg. Check out your knee. Check out your hip back here. All squared up. Settle yourself onto that thigh and bring it up and down and up and down. Start 2. Organize yourself, look forward, find your focus point. Couple more. Nice. Elbows pointing back, that's the important part. Squeeze that glute in the back there. Pull that belly button up and in. Open up your chest a little bit more. There you go. Extenders. Awesome. So we always kind of do a little bit deeper of an engagement, tush, core, so that when we do that extension back there, our body is in that great form. All right, 2 more singles. Checking out that nice straight arm. Last single. 2 sets of triples, so square it up, and let's go 3, 2, 1. Release it back down. 1 more set. 3, 2, and 1, and release it back down. Very nicely done. Go ahead and put those weights there. Don't go anywhere. Don't stand up. We're going to go back onto the floor. We're going to do 1 more set of our tricep dips. You can do this. This is your body weight. So I just happen to organize myself this way. Start at a tabletop or go all the way already into your hip drop. Find that spot that you like. I want you to be proud in your chest and not drop your head. Promise me. Nice. Here we go. Down 2. Push it back up. Point your elbows back, please. Do you feel your rib cages? Maybe. Hopefully. All right. 1 more after this. I know. I told you 4, but this is your special one. This is your holder one. So make sure you're in this great form first. Draw your belly button in, squeeze your glutes, come on down. Elbows are back. You're in a hover for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You get a treat by going all the way back into your little piece of heaven stretch. Release, release, release. Love it. Nicely done, everybody. So from there, go ahead and tuck those toes under. Walk yourself back. Roll yourself up slowly. Don't just pop up willy-nilly. Roll up slowly. All right, we're going to come back into the frame. We're going to get rid of our mat for now. And we're going to go into biceps. So go ahead and grab those weights. Lighter weights if you have 2 sets, remember, this is biceps, smaller muscles. And we're going to stand ourselves up right here. I'm going to go ahead and kick those out of the way. All right, with our bicep curls, we have been adding in a little bit of movement with this lower body. So we've been coming toe tapping back. We've been doing a couple of those different things. So I want you to be prepared for that. So have a little space around you. So go ahead and flip those palms forward. Give yourself that shoulder roll. Squeeze those shoulders back behind you. Try that again. Very nice. Soft knees. Tuck that tailbone under. And just as gently as you can, start to track those arms into those bicep curls. Settling your elbows right above your hips. Opening your chest up. You're feeling good. 3 and 4. You're making the decision. Am I going to add the knee lift with Rhoda? Sure, why not? With the toe tap. Really isolating right here. I want you to really think of your balance and your control. I'm going to add the lift over our head as I tap my toe back behind me. Bring it back in together, your whole body's together. Flip those palms around and tap right back down to the thighs and your toe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, curl it. 2, lift it. 3, lower it. 4, release it. 1, 2, gaze up over your eyebrows when you look at the weights above your head. Make sure you can still see them when they come up for this last one. 2, 3, and 4. So we are also slowing down that little tiny bit so you feel the resistance when you're coming down. You feel those legs and that core really have to kick in place and lock and load in place. So it's just not these bicep curls. You're adding everything. 3 and 4. All right. You know you're feeling good. You're going to lift the knee up. We do all have maybe that one side that's not quite as under control and with balance as the other one. So be aware of that. So one more, just a knee lift. If you want to stick with that, please do. If you want to lift up over your head as you tap, great. And down. Maybe on these first couple is when you look up to see that it's up there and then down. Try that. 1, tap back, and right beside the other foot. A few more. There's that look. Just a quickie. So slow it, control it, bring it in together, release it down. Let's make this our last one, okay? 2, at least for that step. 3 and 4. Wonderful. So go ahead and shake that out and kick that out a bit. Really nicely done, everyone. So just stay here for a moment. Stay at your 90-degree angle. Wonderful. All right, we are going to make sure our bodies are really strong right here. You don't want to be twisting. We want to stay rock solid, steady as you open out here and then you close it. So I think I used to call this opening the door and then closing the door. And then close it Open it and close it. Now pause, open one and close it. Open two and close it. Three and close it. All the way around, feeling that rotation. Let's try that again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And since I have you here, and we have the weights right there, why don't we pull them up? 8, 7, 6. So it's the top of the head weights that are going very small, little tiny lifts. There you go. 4 and 3 and smaller, 2 and 1. Now, while they're on that upbeat, rotate them, palms upward, and then resist going down. 8, 7, 6, 5. You have 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. So what that does is a nice way to resist against those nice, strong contractions of those biceps. Excellent. So shake those out. All right. How about we add one more set? We'll stand up nice and tall. We'll go right into the knee lifts after we do our first setup of a bicep curl, and then we'll switch right away to side number 2. So just listen to the count. The first one is up and down. One more time like that, up and down. Now start to add the knee and down. One more knee. Now not only the knee, but the lift over the head. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do that 3 more times. So that's 2 right there. 3 and 4. Here's 3, 2, 3. Strong bodies, my friends. Last one on this side. 2, 3, and 4. Just the weights coming up 2 times. Body set up for the second side 2. Lifting the knee on the second side 2 times. Putting it all together on this side, 4 of them, the whole set, the whole shebang. 2, lift, and down. 3, lift, we can do this, and down, this is it. Give it all you got. 4, boom, and down. Nicely done. So might as well put them down. Shake, 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 shake. Give it that nice shake. All right, so we did a little bit more of the lifting. So we're gonna keep going with the lifting. That's why we didn't do as many and had a little break in between with our opening the door. We are gonna do our full back. However, you know what that means. That means full body with those lifts. But today we're gonna really isolate and focus in on the lower portion of our body, adding that portion in. So yes, we're gonna have weights in our hands. We're gonna do our deadlift. You'll see that my knees are moving, hips are back, deadlift, coming back up, coming back down on those knees, and then doing our row. So I just wanted to show you all that movement. It's really gonna isolate down into those lower bodies. And I'll have to turn around part of the way. So we're coming back in a little bit more narrow, possibly hip distance, maybe a little bit more, but I do want you to have that nice soft knee and get ready to go into those bends. So hinge for me, go into your deadlift, be strong. Are you long from the crown of your head to your tailbone? Come about to your knees. Are your knees bent? And then come back up. Excellent, try that again. And I gave it a little push forward with my hips on that one. Down, and then back up. Push those hips forward. Now we add the upright row. Bend those knees, please. Upright row. Come down. Bend your knees, please. Upright row. Squeeze those glutes. Adding the lifts. Bend those knees. All right. Lift, but you need to bend your knees and then lift. Bend your knees and then lift. Bend your knees, then lift. One more bending of the knees. Lift up to the sky. Roll the shoulders. So I even bent my knees there. Hinge at your hips. Now you do your rows back. Long from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Pull that belly button in. 3, 4. Were they narrow? Yes. Now they're wide. 2. We did this in our warm-up. 3 and 4. Excellent. Release, curl up, roll your shoulders. Kick it out if you must. I usually must. All right, ready to do it again? Feet right up under those hips. Hands, palm facing those thighs. Hinge at your hips first. Push those rear ends back. Squeeze those rear ends. Come into an upright row. Lift. Go back down. Hinging at your hips, bending your knees. Come back up. Go back down. Adding everything together. I want to see those legs. Come on. Push to the sky. Boom. 3, 2, 1. I want you to roll those shoulders. Come into your hinge. Bring it back. 1, 2. Widen out those elbows. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 1. Pull that belly button in. 2. We're not stopping at 3. We're going to keep going to 6. There's 4. Here's 5. And that last one is 6. And then you get a roll that body up and curl and release. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and keep those weights in your hands. Step it out for me. You can hold them in a crisscross just real quickly across that chest, or you can put them right across those ledges. Up to you. It's a squat. In case you don't know, we're coming down to a squat. We're going to come from this squat as our setup, and we're going to go right back into a lunge. Here's 3. Here's 4. We're not stopping, lunging it back. Boom and boom. So now I'm going to come here. I've got both weights today. Standing up as tall as you can. Whoa, don't follow me. Squaring up right here. Woo. Nice. Is this knee right over the ankle up here? Is this knee back here bending into a 90-degree angle? 3. Squeeze it. And 4. Nicely done. Let's go down 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. 3, 2, 3. Bring it up. And 4, 2, 3. And bring it up. Very nicely done, everybody. 2 weights. Hinge at your hips. Knee is going to be still over that ankle. You're going to bring your chest to that thigh or close to it. Lift back up. Bring it back down. Look at your shoelaces. Come back up. 3rd one. Look at your shoelaces. Come back up. 4th one. Oh, they're right there, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Come back up. Nicely done. Step it in. Shake it out. Let those weights come down. All right. Side number 2. Step it. Roll those shoulders. Situate yourself up as tall as you can. Pull that belly button in. Slowly slide it down. Check out your knee positions, everyone. And up. Check out that chest. It's proud and forward. You're drawing in with all of that core right here, allowing you to stand up as tall as possible. 3. You're sliding down, you're controlled. Slide down that imaginary brick wall. So just as a reminder, your head is back, you're nice and tall. There's that brick wall, and then you're coming straight back up. So it's a bending of both knees to accomplish going down that brick wall. All right, here's our 3 counter. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, tuck your tailbone if that helps you. 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3, and lift. Last. 2, 3, and lift. All right, biceps. Add a tricep if you want to. So as you come down, there's that bicep curl. Then you can release it back to that tricep extension. Now, palms are facing each other back there, so they need to rotate and come back for the bicep curl. So flow through that. Look down at your shoelaces. Nice and strong. You're incorporating, just about every muscle in your body. Come on. 2 more. Strong, strong, strong. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and boom, boom, 8. All right, put that one right back down while I got you. And we're working hard today. Place one of your weights down. Hopefully you have the lighter weight in your hands. We're going to engage those side obliques. So you're going to be doing that standing core work on those sides. So I want you to be with a lot of space around you. You know the drill. You come over, you keep it low. Tap that toe right back, kind of right on the inside arch of the other leg. Stay low. And start to creep up your body a little bit. Now that foot can start to go back. And then back. Over. And then back. So then we went from the belly to the chest. And then if we want to add on, we come over. I want you to for sure keep that knee in alignment up front. Excellent. That's our 4 count. Give or take. Here's our list. 1, 2, if that's too much, you know, you don't have to lift it. You can tap it instead. Whatever you're doing, you have 4 more. 3 more. 2 more strong bodies. There you go. Last one. Come out. Come down. Put it right here at your collarbone and slide down. Just as a transition, you can widen the stance of those legs if you want to, just for this transition. 3. Did we catch our breath? Good. All right, standing up, left and in. Belly, chest. Nice. Over. Adding that little bit of that lunge back. Nice. Sides, each side. Oh my goodness, you're feeling it. All right. Adding 2, 3. You have 4 after this one. 4 to finish. 4, 3. Smile yourself through this one. 2. You got it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Up, down. Excellent. Bring it down and shake it out. And shake those arms. And let's go onto the floor. We'll put the weights away, my friends. We'll go ahead, grab our mat. Grab some water if you want. Go onto the floor. As you're getting yourself ready, maybe taking a sip of water, whatever it is that you need to do. I'm going to flip a Rooney here so we can all see each other a little bit better, hopefully. How we all doing? Good, 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 good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so making sure my tape is nice and tight. Okay, that looks good. So let's go ahead and be today on our backs and get down there. We already kind of did our warm up when we were doing chest work in anticipation of some fun. And now we're going to come all the way back down on our backs to start with. Cross at your ankles. Push your hands down into the mat. And take a moment to spread open the shoulder blades on the mat. Create the distance from your ears to the tops of your shoulders so your chest is nice and proud and open on the mat. Looking up to the ceiling. Take those legs. They are crisscrossed at your ankles, at least to start with. Float the tops of your thighs away. I didn't quite tap down, but if you prefer tapping, you can. Bring it back. Tuck. Down. Release. Belly buttons in. Tuck. Down. Release. Belly buttons in. Tuck. So option 2, release, tuck. I can't lift quite as high for my back today. Lift. All right, now, so I'm going to come here down. Now we're going to add our rotation. So once you've done that lift, keep the lift up, rotate the knees in one direction, come to the center and go back down. So lift, twist, stay up and down. Other side, lift, twist, stay up, slowly down, lift, twist, stay up and down. One more, lift, twist, stay up and down. Did you feel those side obliques, especially after that last set? I'm sure you did. Go ahead and release. Release those ankles. Make sure you're at that 90 degrees, right above those hips with those knees. And let's go into an extension straight out. Bring it in. So I'm going to give you a couple of options. Right here at about a 45-degree angle from the hip to the toe. If that's giving you a little problem, straight up to the sky. You're still doing good. You want to stick to the 45. That's you. If you want to go into your hover down all the way over that mat, try that. 4, 3. These are our alternating ones. 2 and 1. Bring them both back in. Let those feet flop down. Put your head down if it was up. And just get it ready to double. So using both of those legs at the same time, or stay in your oppositional one. So let's go where we started. We went out single, come back in, we went out single. Let's go out double together. Double. I'm at about a 45-degree angle here. Double. Remember, go up to the sky if you want to instead. Double. Double. Or come down. Double. In. Double. In. You're counting 4, 3. You figured out what level was best for you. 2. Nice. Last and final 1. Bring it in. Go ahead and hold on. Now's a good time to give it a little rock and roll as we start to put everything together, and we'll just flow through it. I'll show you all the different options. You'll do whatever feels best for you. Here we go. All right. First one, crisscross, palms down or behind your head. That's going to be your option, not mine today, but yours. In and rotate and up and down. In and rotate and up and down. And 3 and rotate and up and down. And 4, last rotating up and down. And single, in, or higher. Find it. Or lower. Find it. 3 and 4. And doubles. Not 45-degree angles. Not quite 90, but maybe up to the sky if that's a little bit of a relief for you. Or low. And low. And low. And low. Don't stop. Alternate. 1 and 2. Now add your rotation. 1 and 2. Open up those chests. 3. Putting everything together for this last set, no matter where your legs are. I do want your chest nice and proud. Those elbows out. You're counting down 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, last 4A. Last 4B. Nicely done. Everything worked all the way together. Be proud of yourself. Nice rock, rock, rock. Awesome job, everybody. I am going to have you come over onto your hands and knees. Push yourselves up. Wonderful. Extend one leg out. We do this periodically. I like to do those inner thighs for myself, though, so you get to do them for yourself. All right, heads are in that nice long line. Big inner thigh right here. Ooh, that feels great. Tuck that tailbone up if you want to deepen that inner thigh stretch. It's like, here's your tailbone back here, and you just kind of try and tilt it up an inch or so towards the ceiling. And what that does is really increase that inner thigh. in that stretch. Nicely done today. I was a little concerned with my back, but you did a fantastic job. So come on forward here. We're going into this hip flexor. I'll show it to you from this side. Awesome. So breathe yourself into it a little bit more. One long inhale, one long exhale, or a couple smaller ones. That's your prerogative. Take your hand, place it on the floor beside the foot. Take the other hand, reach to the sky. Rotate your body and look at that hand way up there. Float the other hand up off the floor if you want to. Try and place it on the outside of that front knee. Really big. Okay, so we've been working on this. As we come out of that, we start to hinge our hips back, flex our foot in the front, reach over to it, or do just whatever portion of this kind of stretch is good for you. Great job, everyone. Let's finish up on side number 2. So sweep that leg in, extend out so we can get into the inner thigh here. Let's flip that hair. Beautiful. All right, everybody's got this stretch, stretch, stretch going on for that inner thigh. Maybe tucking that tailbone up in the back here, that inch or so. Ooh, that feels good. Breathing in, you're breathing down. Maybe it's just me going forward with that hip flexor stretch. Breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale. So you're still squared up. Everybody's body has been in a really nice position. Love it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Or flip that elbow up. Whatever type of rotation here feels best for you, go for it. And then when you're ready, settle yourself. Feet are going to flex in the front. Send those hips back. Whether your foot is kind of flat on the floor back there or tucked in a toe position, you can reach forward. You can do whatever portion of this stretch is good. All right, our last and final is just 2. Go ahead and stand ourselves up. I'm tucking my toes up under here in the back. I'm walking my hands back slowly. You're going to settle your heels down. You're going to take a deep inhale while your rear end goes to the sky. You're going to breathe slowly here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Soften your knees. Inhale here. And then slowly unroll yourself. 8 count. 7, 6, 5, 4. Big inhale. 3. Let those hands float to the sky. 2. I can't see. There you are. I'm just going to bring it down here. And come in and just float those hands to the middle of your chest. There you are. Nice. Nice job, everybody.